Asplenia here, back for another kind of unboxing. So the subscribers that know my channel already know my mod Clod. This is my Clod Buster, which is actually a Super Clod Buster, like the box you see underneath. But I've modified it quite extensively to be what I want it to be. So it's taken me quite a few years to actually get it set up the way I want. I have it lightened. I have the rear diff is actually locked up, and then the front is open. And I'm running a Electronic. It's like kind of like a hobby wing thing, and it's waterproof, all that stuff, and it works very, very well. So I always wanted another Clod Buster to actually do it in stock form. So what I decided to do was buy another Super Clod Buster, and I'm gonna do that one up the box art. I always wanted one that looked just like the original, but this pretty much looks like the original, so I'm not gonna make another replica of this. There's not much point. If you haven't seen any videos of this, make sure you go back through my channel and take a look at some of the different videos I have. It shows it kind of starting and slowly progressing up to what it is now. It's an awesome machine. So I'm just going to put this down here. So the main part of the show, I guess, is actually going to be the unboxing of the Super Clod Buster. Now I know there's been lots of unboxing of this before, but not on my particular channel. So I thought I'd just kind of go over for some of the newer people, or even some of the veteran RC guys. It's always kind of neat to see an unboxing of a vehicle that's been unboxed 1,000 times. So let's go into it and see what we can do. Got my wife's trusty knife here. So if you haven't, if you recognize this from my channel, it's actually it's in the pig video, where my wife actually dresses up like a pig in her backyard, and I'm taking photos of her, and there's actually people walking by. They're not even doing anything. Anyway, that's far from the point here. Anyway, so this is gonna be my unboxing. So I'm kind of giddy. It's actually sunny out, which is absolutely awesome, because it's just before Christmas now. It's the 20th, I believe. So, well, that was hard, wasn't it? Well, I guess I really didn't need that. Anyway, it's just before Christmas 2019, so I thought I'd do this quick unboxing, even though I've had this for the last, I think, 5 months. So, just moved to a new place, so a lot of that was going on too. So, alrighty, so here we got the Clod Buster. Can you see? I see around the box. Let's see. So 1/10 scale. It's 4x4x4, so that means four-wheel drive. Four wheels, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. And tells you all of this stuff. This is nothing new, of course. It tells you it's the item number 58518. Includes ESC. So yeah, when I got my original Clod that I showed you earlier, it actually came with a manual speed control, and it didn't come with anything like that. So having the electronic speed control is really nice, even though it's not hard at all to adapt any electronic speed control to run both motors. You know, here's a little bit of a diagram of kind of what it's going to look like, this or that, and blah blah blah. Nice picture of it. Yeah, but okay, so let's open this up and take a look at it. Sorry if you keep seeing me coming out of the picture, it's that I'm checking my camera to make sure I'm still in view. Or the box is still in view, right? You guys don't need to see my mug. Okay, now can you see that alright? Sure you can. I'm using a Huawei camera, the P20 Pro. Had it for about a year now. Absolutely love it. Anyway, getting down to everything that's in it. So obviously you see the nice big tires here. These are the classic Clod Edition tires. Got some release molding agent on it, but that's okay. Nice and soft. Now I actually did the the tire modification on my my red Clod here, so you can actually have nice breathable tires. Anyway, let's go back through. Enough of the red one. So got yourself your nice body. Comes in white, obviously. So whatever color you want, you know, you can do it. Hard bodies are really fun. I like that because if you want to change it, it's super easy. You just sand it back down, prime it, change the color. The tinted windshield and side windows, they come out, so you don't have to worry about that. And also comes with nice chrome bumpers. Down to the chassis point. Now this looks kind of strange for me because I have, on mine, I actually have all this stuff cut out. On my other one here. But this, yeah. Again, I want something that's all original. When my other one was original, it was so fun taking it down to the beach. Lisa had her lunchbox and I had my Clod Buster. And it was just fun. It just bounced and it had no traction going up hills, even though it was four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, because it had both open diffs. But I really, really missed that. So, again, another reason why I'm excited to get that. We have more steering parts here. Should be 4 of those. Yep, there's the other 2 right there. You got your bar that goes on the back of the body. Truck body itself. Got your 2 540s and some hardware. Looks like a bunch of Allen keys in there, pinions, brass pieces. Now I'm not sure what servo to use because I'm only going to use one servo, so I gotta do some research on that. Mother Clod has servos front and back on it. So, okay, so that looks pretty cool. Of course, it's got the classic art in the box. Love that on Tamiya. So, looks really good. This Clod Buster guy always reminds me of Wolverine for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, nonetheless, let's put this back on in and we'll go to the next part. Okay, so we've already saw the motors. We put that over there. We already saw these axle wheel hub thingies. That is not the technical term, by the way. We have more plastic parts for steering. We have the big Clod wheels. So, bam and bam. I remember when this first came out, this kit first came out, I was in high school and one of my friends actually it's a friend of a friend, had this kit and I couldn't believe it. Always wanted one. I finally picked one up and excuse me, ended up picking up another one. Alright, just stare at that for a minute. We gotta get some drink. Dry throat. If you ever have dry throat, don't forget Gatorade. This is the Blue Cool, or the Cool Blue, depending on if you're French or English. Alright. Really long unboxing and it's really not showing you much, but I'm just going to keep talking and hopefully you enjoy the video. Okay, so here you got all your bags. You see A, B, B, C. My favorite bag though, the D bag. Anyway, it's got all the springs and stuff in it, and then there's our little speed control thingy that does dual motors. So that's pretty cool. It's not going to be waterproof. I don't honestly think I'm going to run this in the winter since my other one is a fully waterproof. So we got tailgate and accessories. We got our front grille, got our cool blower, headlamps. I am going to put actually lights in this, so that will look nice that way. Then we get to more of the suspension. Ooh, transmissions. Am I going up? Sorry. Can you see that now? Yeah, I'm not looking at the camera now. Alright, so yeah, so we have gearboxes here, and we got our wheel hubs. More suspension pieces. It's going to be your arms going down to the axles. A lot in this kit. We already saw that guy. We roll bar. Here's that glass I was telling you about. So it's a black tinted, well, it's not really black. I guess you can see it's kind of brownish. So, but if you want to repaint the body, you just have to take 2 screws out. This drops out, sand through the body. There you go. Classic. It's the blower. It actually gives you 2 different. Yep. You can either have this one here, or you can have this guy here. That's pretty cool. It's nice to give you that option. And what else we got here? So this is going to be like all your shocks, your lower control arm things. We got our front push bar, rear push bar. Yeah. All of course in blue. For the Super Clod Buster, everything's blue. But I guess you can get a black edition Clod Buster now, and all that stuff is actually red like the original, except of course everything else is kind of black. What do we have here? This looks like this is where you put your battery, your receiver, etc., and then that's where the battery fits into the chassis, and those are the covers. We got our Clod Buster stickers. Those are fun. I actually had these stickers on before on the other one, and I believe you have to actually install them by numbers. Otherwise, they're going to overlap it properly and it'll look kind of weird. But if you want to do custom, that's awesome too. Okay, this is a piece of paper that tells us about something. Kind of excited what could be. And how. Oh, watch out on knives. Care be taken on edges and metal parts and terminals, switches, and yes. Okay, so just be safe. That's good. It's good to know. You know, for those people, the extremists out there who just like to dive in and start shoving shit together, you know. So of course this also has the how to drive thing, which is really cool, even though this looks nothing like the Clod Buster, but that's okay. We then have our what is that for? Sorry. Borderline seal, Super Clod Buster, left, right, left, rear. You know what? I didn't do that before, so I don't know what that's for, but that's cool. I'll definitely check that out. This is masking. Oh, there it is. The purpose of this masking seal is to make the borderline for the painting. Aha! Apply seals after the first coat has completely dried. Please do not forget to take the mask off. Cool. I didn't do that before. Probably make it look a lot better. Alright, and then we get down to the manual of the Super Clod Buster. Like Tamiya, everything is easy to follow. Easy to put together. Tamiyas are my favorite kits. That's probably why I have so many of them. The fact that this one has electronic speed control over the manual speed control will be a lot nicer as well. This is must be where you put those decals. So you paint it first, then put these on, and then do your second layer of paint or something. Cool beans. Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of the unboxing of the Clod Buster. Sorry, Super Clod Buster. Like I said, I've had this for a couple months now. I've been waiting to move it into place, get everything all done, so I can actually get it started. So this Christmas holiday, that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if I'm going to do a build video on it or not. Again, so many people have done those types of videos, and they're great. I mean, I certainly can't make a video probably any better than they can, for sure. But like I said, I might try to do that and see how things go. You know, my personality